I can't go a day without the NASCAR community not being stupid. Like, they're always stupid. Fans of the sport are not very bright. It's like, I'm at a baseball game and all I see blowing up my Twitter timeline is about the whole furniture row thing and Martin Truex and Suarez and da da da. I'm like, for the love of God, can we just go on a day without drama? And people saying the sport's dying when it's not. But like, the state of the sport is. I'm like, shut the hell up. Next person who says that shit, I'm gonna slap in the face because it's really annoying. Oh, sorry, my eyeballs are. Um, People are like reportedly saying that Suarez is gonna be basically kicked out of Joe Gibbs, and I say that in the nicest way possible. I don't know either way to say it because he basically got thrown into the 19. Now he's probably gonna get kicked out of the 19 to go to a less funded team. So, which is Levine Racing, the 95 car that Casey Kane is running this year. So now they're saying Martin Truex could take over the 19 car, and that's gonna have all hell break loose with JGR because that whole team's a shit show right now. There's only 2 drivers that have won a race within that organization this year, and most of them come from Kyle Busch, and one came from Eric Jones by luck. And Hamlin can't do shit on the track right now. And Suarez, we all know, does not run well. So I just saw his stats: 61 starts, and he only has 4 top 5s. 61 starts. Chase had probably double that, way more than that actually. Like, how do people think, oh, yeah, he's going to win a race? He's super consistent and da 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 da. I'm like, where do you see this? I don't see him winning anytime soon, to be perfectly honest. Not this year, not even next year. So, like, his best finish came in his second year, and Chase did finish second many times in his rookie year. Second year, first year. He was running more consistently. Just saying, just comparing again. But with the rumors, they're saying Suarez goes to Levine Racing and Truex will either go to JGR or the 41 because Kurt hasn't signed a contract yet with anybody, but he has things lined up, but who knows? People are saying he's going to retire. All hell's breaking loose at this point, and I'm having arguments with people. Mainly one person who needs to get off my back. People love to push my buttons because they know how passionate I am. Just do it on purpose because they know half the time I am right about what I say. Sport 1 is not dying. On track product is amazing. It's just fans these days are freaking lazy as shit. Because most of the older fans who grew up with Gordon and Stewart and Edwards and all these drivers that are now retired aren't giving these young drivers who have extreme amount of talent a chance, and they're too lazy to get off their butts to come to the track. It has nothing to do with on-track performance. People are just too damn lazy to get off their butts. Instead, they just want to be keyboard warriors and act like armchair crew chiefs and act like they know what the hell they're talking about. I think they can do better. But no, just saying, we can't just go one day without any drama in the NASCAR community. It's just all hell will break loose. And one thing, Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Busch aren't the best of friends. People are like, they're good buddies, and I'm like, do you remember Indy last year? They stopped working with each other and started racing each other, and look how that ended up. They wrecked each other. They might do it again this year because maybe that's why Truex is having is going all in a downward spiral because of all the rumors going around and his team shutting down. It's just, I feel like that's just in the back of his mind, and that's like causing the energy to come out on track like that, like not finishing well. He's like just not finishing well anymore, like he used to. They're saying, oh, he's still part of the big three when he hasn't won in how long? Just saying. The last 3 of the 4 races, it's exciting to say, have not been won by one of those 3 drivers. Because it started at the Glen. Chase, and then Bristol, it was Kurt Busch, but what was before that? And Darlington, Brad Keselowski. The only time one of the big 3 won was Michigan. Granted, because it's a 1.5 mile track, or 2 mile track, and Kevin Harvick excels at those, as you can tell, since he's won 7 times. So right now, I think it's only the big 2, because it's right now between Harvick and Busch for the points lead, regular season points. So, Brad went for the sweep at Darlington, which is good for him. Last year it was Denny, and both of his wins were encumbered. Have you noticed that every time Denny this season has gotten the pole, he sucked in the race and didn't even win the race? I think it's just so much karma. You have no idea how much karma is hitting him this year. I love it. Every time he gets the pole, I know he's like, oh, he's not going to win this race. It's awesome. The big 3 didn't do too well at Darlington. Harvick contended a bit, but not that much. As Larson once again choked away a win. And people say Chase chokes a lot, but can't. And someone said Chase can't close out a race. I'm like, ever. Let's rewind back to a month ago. Really, almost exactly a month ago. To holding off Martin Truex for 30 laps. Pretty sure that's closing a race out. That's how you win races, closing them out. Just saying. Haters. So, just the drama. We don't know what Kurt's doing next year. We have no idea where Martin's going next year. It's just people are saying reportedly he's going to the 19, but there's nothing confirmed. Until something's confirmed, I can't say like, oh yeah, he's going to the 19, which I think is going to be a shit show because JGR is just is the dark side. I swear to God, it's where careers go to die. I'm sorry. And people keep saying that I keep bringing up Carl Edwards and saying what they did, like that team did to Carl Edwards and that. I'm like, what exactly did they do? He was quite successful with JGR. They didn't shove him out. They didn't screw him over. He went to Joe Gibbs himself. Joe Gibbs was surprised. to even get the news that he was leaving. So, and someone said, even Matt Kenseth, like, Matt Kenseth just ran out of talent. I'm like, yeah, the championship driver doesn't run out of talent. He was basically shoved out of his ride from Joe Gibbs. Shoved out to put Jones in. And Jones hasn't really done much except win one race. So, and I don't feel like Jones can make it past the first round, to be perfectly honest. Because with the first elimination race of that round being the Roval, he's going to get eaten alive. He's not very good at Vegas, as far as I know. So, what was I saying? We're going to Indy this weekend. Chase is running another Xfinity race this weekend. Oh, and the throwback car he ran in Xfinity won like fan favorite or like the best in show or for the Xfinity series. And Byron's won best in show in the Cup side, which I'm not surprised. So, because that was the best scheme of the night. What was I saying? Yeah, the Cup race as a whole, felt like it lagged a little bit. Then it started picking up near the end. Like Larson won the first two stages, was dominating, led over 200 laps. And people were like, oh, his pit crew let him down. I'm like, it had nothing to do with his pit crew. It might have been like his crew itself were probably like barely a half a second slower than Brad's, but Brad's just executed at the end and had a better handling car at the end. Larson said his was only good on like the long run, and that last caution came at a bad time for him, which story of Chase's career was those cautions late in the race and those late restarts, which screwed Larson up, and he lost like the handling of his car, and it got tight on that last run, and he just couldn't catch Brad. So I was kind of rooting for Larson, but I knew it. I'm like, he's gonna find a way to choke. I just knew it. So it's late. I'm gonna go to bed, take this makeup off, get up, go to the gym in the morning before work, because I got nothing else going on tomorrow except work. So I don't have to be waking up early tomorrow or the next day. So and I'm trying to get my NASCAR tickets for Phoenix, hopefully this week or next week. Hoping this week, but we'll see. Yeah, so peace.